family, and I don't know, like light, like oh my God. Yeah. This is an amazing life. Okay. All
Ain't
right.
that it? I was just saying the same thing. I'm grateful for this life that we get to live.
Yes.
Hmm. All right. She ready for her sound effects too, Erica.
Her and these sound effects, baby. I love it.
Okay. And she even chuckled a little bit too. Santos, again, if you would put your what you're grateful for in the chat, we would love to see it. Now we're going to go on to the ingredients of a powerful introduction. So we started at name and who you are, and then Erica had a whole word. Y'all got to go back to the replay and listen to what she had to say. The second ingredient is what do you do? Don't start off with what do you do now. People don't want to hear that. They like, dang, do you want to know my name first? And so what's interesting about this is that yesterday I was looking on Instagram at the Afrotech Instagram page, and one of the suggestions that she had for networking there at the conference was not to start with what people do. And I said, she must know about a powerful introduction, because the first thing she said, who are you? Or what's bringing you joy? What's bringing you joy? You know, yeah. People people want connection. This is the cheat code. Don't start with what do you do? Because people are like, oh my God. So the third ingredient is who do you serve? What is your target market? And next ingredient, why do you serve them? What are their pain points? Next, how do you serve them? What is this solution that you bring to your target market and their pain points? Next ingredient, what makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? That is your unique value proposition or your market dominating position. And let's see. Also, now, who do you want to meet at the meeting? Do you have an avatar of who you want to meet? I used to work in marketing for a physical therapy company that I worked for. And while the doctors were the ones who ultimately would be able to send their patients to us, the person who I wanted to talk to was the people at the front desk. Because if you had a relationship with them, then they would tell the doctor, oh yeah, you need to talk to Tara, she's here, right? And so what is your avatar? Do you know who that is? The last ingredient is how do they connect with you? What is your ask? What, pray tell, are you asking of this person that you are wanting to meet? Do they connect with you on LinkedIn? Are you sending them to your TikTok shop so they can get your castor oil? Are they going to your website? Like, they need to know exactly how it is that the two of you can connect. So those are all of the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Remember, as you go about in this beautiful life, to be giddy. We'll give you the giddy framework real quick and fast. G is giddy. Be excited and lighthearted. As Keisha just mentioned, whenever she stepped in the room, she said that she's grateful for this life, this beautiful life that she gets to live. That lights her up. And other people are like, wait, why is she? Oh, it's a lot going on in the world. But Keisha always got a smile on her face. That makes them curious, right? They want to know. So be giddy and excited. The second letter in giddy is intentional. Do things with purpose. Be intentional. The third letter is a D, daily. So do intentional things, do intentional actions every single day. And the next D is declaration. Speak with confidence. I just said that you are the solution to somebody's problem and their pain point. So speak with confidence. And the last letter is the Y. Show up as you, honey. Show up as you, baby. Because if you try to show up as anybody else, people are going to be able to tell, and you will be able to tell. So you is where the blessing lies. You is where the magic is. And you is kind, and you is smart, and you is beautiful. So, all right, now we're going to have examples of powerful introductions. Let's have Keisha go first, and then Erica, and then I myself will give mine. Keisha. Maybe Keisha is not able. She did say she was traveling. So we'll start with Erica. Erica, let's hear your powerful
I
introduction.
got you.
Oh, there's Keisha.
I got you.
Okay.
Great day, great day, great day. I am the Keisha Johnson. I am unapologetically silly, authentically bold. I am comfort. I am passion rolled up in purpose, driven by strength and loyalty. I am loyal and a connector of people, a connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I am multifaceted with a touch of masculinity and a fountain of femininity. Living life fully, out loud, and boldly, I am the prize. My goal in life is to help people find their voice through building wealth and travel. I went from never understanding how money works to building an empire while traveling the world. I have the most amazing adventures. My goal is that everyone comes across me experience the desire to leave their comfort zone, pay their future self, and seek a new experience every year. Having wealth is your birthright. Traveling increases your lifespan by reducing heart disease by 20%. Live out your bucket list dream trip by allowing me to turn it into a masterpiece vacation. Visit me at www.masterpiecevacations.com and let's dream together, but allow me to do the heavy lifting with the planning.
I gotta do my own sound effects on that, Keisha. I saw you come through with the.
You got a new one. You didn't hear it from yesterday, but Keisha then came through with a new, powerful introduction. Yes.
That's the one thing. That's the thing I love about this is because we are ever learning, ever growing, ever evolving. And so your powerful introduction will change. Amazing update, Keisha. Erica.
Yes, I am Erica Cassie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I'm a multifaceted leader and mommy. As the CEO of Your Goal Concierge, I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, we have a plethora of options that benefit leaders. One of our premier offerings is the business assessment that's going to blow you away. It allows you to sit down and discover how you can gain more visibility and profitability in your business. We will walk away, yes, with clarity and can immediately activate sustainable change in your business. You can go to www.yourgoalconcierge.com. It's right there on the homepage. Check it out. Business assessment or intensive. Why you got indicators to do the sound?
Because I don't have no button. I am the button. So I said,
you know what? We're gonna have to get us a button. All of us need us a button, okay, for us to use, okay.
Period.
Like, that's something that we need to invest in the leveraging leads.
I need
is our own buttons, because you don't have this button that I have. I love this button.
I know, because it's in TikTok, right?
It's on TikTok, yes, and that's the one that is the best one. That is Triumph. Yeah, Triumph is the name of that.
I like that. I like that there.
But what about you, Tara? What's your powerful introduction?
Well, what about me? Thank you. I am Tara Payne. I'm an anointed alchemist. I am a giddy innovator. I'm a skilled and charismatic connector, a beam of light, a breath of fresh air, and I'm singing and dancing my way through this beautiful journey we call life. And I am so grateful to be the CEO and co-founder of Maven's Meet. You know what? I am. But today I am the best-selling author of When Hope Speaks, My Journey to Motherhood, which is a memoir about my journey to motherhood. And the reason why I'm so grateful to be that and to be able to share my story is because the story talks about turning pain into purpose and then ultimately into profit. I didn't even know that it would come out of there. So what I'm grateful that all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord. So I'm grateful that I'm able to transmute or to alchemize the pain that I had struggled with for 7 years into passion and into a story that can encourage other people who may be experiencing miscarriage. So hope. Remember that. Just remember that. I live to bring hope to people. I live to bring hope to those experiencing recurrent miscarriage. I live to bring hope to those who maybe walking through marriage with a spouse who has been diagnosed with a mental health diagnosis. I live to bring hope to the multifaceted mama who's been told she's been doing too much, but really needs to learn how to embody her expertise. And so that's what I'm here to do, is bring hope to those people and anybody who I come in contact with. And I am so grateful to be able to do so. If you are walking through, or somebody that you know is walking through miscarriage, please go to TaraPayneBooks.BigCartel.com and order the book When Hope Speaks. But if you just want to connect, hit me up on LinkedIn at Tara Payne. That's Tara. Last name is Payne, Payne. And I would love to chat with you. If you are walking through a marriage and maybe you or your spouse has a mental health diagnosis and you are looking for a community to give you hope, then you should join us at the Mental Health Strong community. And my good friend Aaron and Keith Ramachandran wrote a book called Mental Health Strong, and that will encourage you. I don't know if you know this, but marriages, of course, you know that marriages, 50% of marriages end in divorce. Now, if you add a mental health diagnosis to that, then those marriages, the percentage goes up to about 85 to 90% of those marriages end in divorce. So I'm grateful that Aaron and Keith, through their struggles, saw fit to create a group where other families would know that they are not alone. And so if you feel like you're alone, you are not. Reach out to me or go to mentalhealthstrong.com. And yeah, always know that there's always hope. That's what I'm grateful for. That's who I am. That's me. I almost had it too. I was close.
So we have Joe that's here. Joe shared a little bit about himself last time. So if you want to share your powerful introduction, Joe, please do.
Yes.
Also, what are you grateful for? Those are our viewers here. We also have Malcolm here. Thank you all so much for being here. What are you grateful for? And also, what is your powerful introduction? Who are you? All right, we'll give you a chance to think that through even more. So now Tara's going to give us our leveraging leads lesson.
Yes, I am. Okay, so if you were here on Monday, we talked about community, right? And I mentioned that community is the new currency of business and of life. And we talked about how it builds trust faster than marketing, right? And it helps you drive innovation faster than strategy alone. And then it helps you sustain your impact longer than individual effort ever could. So I want to continue on that stream and now talk about how to leverage community in business, right? So the first thing that you want to do whenever you leverage community in business is show up authentically. Now that might sound real familiar to you because we just talked about the ingredients of a powerful introduction. The Giddy framework says for you to be you, right? Show up authentically. People connect with people, right? Not brands. Share your wins and your lessons learned. I heard one time that people can relate more to your valley experiences than they can your mountaintop. People want to reach the mountaintop, but they want to know that you've been in the valley and that you have come out. So be authentic. Tell them your story with discernment, of course. Authenticity builds trust, and trust is the foundation of a thriving community. So first, show up authentically. Second, create value before you make an ask. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Please create value. Be values driven. Offer education, inspiration, or resources that guide them, that guide your audience. And when people feel like you're pouring into them, they naturally want to pour back into you and into your business. And I am so grateful to be here with a couple of ladies who live by that. Value first, always. Right? I was curating a stay for Keisha. And then after her stay, she was pouring value into us. And I was just like, oh, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So lead with value before you ask anybody for anything. The next thing, go ahead, Erica, did you want to say something?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I thought I heard you. Okay.
Oh, this is what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, get you a community who knows that you will chuckle at some sound effects all day, every day, just like it was the first time she did it. Bless my heart. The next way to leverage community is to facilitate a connection, not just content. Somebody came through, I think it was Abacus, and he said, whenever you are in a certain land, speak the language of the people. So don't just talk at your community, talk to them and help them talk to each other, because it's not all about you, right? Create spaces for collaboration, introductions, or shared problem solving. That's where true community happens. And so the next thing, empower your ambassadors. Erica is great at this. Your most loyal supporters want to help spread the word. And so give them tools, shout outs, or incentives to champion your brand, and they'll multiply your impact organically. And what I love about when I've seen her, when I've experienced this, is that she does give us tools to champion the brand, but how about she champions us, right? And then makes us that makes us in turn want to go back and say, you know what? Keisha's a great example of that. Keisha went to the Thrive Oasis and had her intensive with Erica, and baby, now Keisha she always gonna be the forever KJ, but she is Keisha 3.0. And if you ask her, she will tell you all about it. I love that. I love it. Lastly, listen. My God, let me say that again. Listen and adapt. Your community will tell you what they need if you listen. Use feedback, polls, and conversations to guide your next offer or your initiative. Community-led growth is a sustainable growth. Now, the last thing that I want to share with you is we recently had an event for Tulsa Tech Week. Shout out Tariq Wanahisi and the Tulsa Tech Week team. And we had a Maven mixer. And we brought the Maven way to network. And I want to share it with you. So Maven is spelled M-A-V-E-N. So to do networking like a Maven, first, you must be mutually beneficial. Sounds like what I just said, right? So mutually beneficial. So not that you are trying to benefit you, you're trying to benefit the whole. Second, the A, be authentic. Next, V, be value driven. E, be effective. And lastly, the N is be neighborly. People usually care about their neighbors. Well, at one point they did. I know I care about mine. Be neighborly. If they need something, help them out. That is the Maven way to network. And so that is the leveraging leads for today and how you can leverage community in business. All right, it's 7:55. Any comments?
Okay, yes. Wait a minute, honey. You coming through with the lesson. Oh my word.
Thank you.
That's amazing. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is M?
The M is mutually beneficial. You heard it.
Wait a minute.
Mutually beneficial.
I'm writing down my notes, baby. I'm getting that. All right.
Yes.
Mutually beneficial.
Value driven.
Hey, look.
Yes.
All right.
And then the E.
Effective
and neighborly.
Effective. Oh, effective. Yes, honey. Yes. I love it.
That's it.
The Maven way of networking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Come on.
I'm started with the acronym, baby. Yeah, if y'all don't Maven way yourselves into some friends.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that was great. Now let me make sure I got all the points. Mm-hmm. So show up authentically, yes. Create value before your listen. Did I miss?
Yes, the third one was facilitate connection, not just content.
Come on, facilitate connection.
And then empower your ambassadors. And lastly, but most importantly, is listen and adapt.
I love that. Facilitate connection. You know what? We can have a leveraging leads on each one of them.
We can.
Wow.
Just say the word. I'm ready.
With a lesson. Thank you so much. I wonder, Keisha, do you have anything that you wanted to share? But in the meantime.
So no, she came through with that lesson. I don't even know how to follow anything behind that because baby, she shut it down. It's been powerful this week though. It has been powerful.
Listen.
Coach Karen says authenticity is what I'm talking about is what I'm taking from this. Yes.
Come on, Coach Karen. Thank you so much for the comments. We really do appreciate you coming through with the comments. We love it, honey. We are here every single day 8:30 Eastern time. You can come, hang with us, get us. You are leveraging Lee's lessons
Yes.
and also share what you're grateful for and create your powerful introduction. I'm so happy that you're here today. Authenticity is what she's taking. So I want to know for everybody else listening to the replay, what are you taking away from this powerful leveraging Lee's lesson? Yes.
Yes,
I want to
ma'am.
say what I'm taking it back. This whole neighborly. I like to be a little neighborly. Why is it that we forget to be neighborly
Come on.
up in these streets? I feel like somebody should have brought me a basket when I moved into this place. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
Listen.
should have brought me a basket, but maybe I need to be taking them a basket.
And see,
You know what? Halloween is on its way. Why is it that people go over to people's houses and talk about some trick or treat? How about we take little bags to people, little goodie bags, and say, I'm here in the neighborhood. Hello, neighbor.
yes, won't you be my neighbor? Shout out, Mr. Listen, it's funny that you said that because when we moved into our house in January, my friend had moved in down the street in December. She said her neighbor made her cookies. So I was waiting on my neighbor to come with some cookies, baby. I didn't get nary a cookie. And then I thought what you thought. And I was like, oh, well, when people move in, maybe I can be the person who brings cookies, you know?
Mhm.
So
Oh, you know what? I got me a candy corn costume. What I'm gonna do is
we need
I'm gonna
pictures.
bring back people with the candy corn situations. You know all the issues regarding the candy
Yeah, she's
corn.
a candy corn
And I'm
evangelist.
a
Come on.
chocolate filled candy corn. I'm gonna show up. And I'm gonna have this little baggies of candy corn, and I'm gonna just stand it around the neighborhood, so then they can see that they should give it another chance because a chocolate stuffed candy corn dropped it off.
Come on. I'm gonna start calling you the candy corn evangelist. You better go out here and plead the case of candy corn. Well, y'all, that's our time for today. We have had a great time. We told you we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. And I hope that you were able, like Coach Karen said, to get something, to glean something out of this time together. And again, listening on the replay, share what it is that you took out of this. Until then, create a thriving rest of your day. Bye-bye.